seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed.
This nine-bit sense of self is also much more focused on the negative than the positive. To be free, you awaken to who you are beyond your history and your life situation.
The way of the arrow, swift, silent, and precise.
I say it, so I'm just gonna say it. I'm teaching a comprehensive course on Microsoft Excel.
First blood.
Our entire retreat is about
The forest might burn.
for most of you and discovering for some of you the ability to live
You can't run from my arrow.
from a deeper state of consciousness, a call it transcendent state of consciousness instead of the thinking state personality.
拿两个笔，
What most people identify
枪
Never back
是
down
枪
or prepare for destruction.
枪，
be it my story, be it my history,
没有神，你不会生气神，
my opinion,
生气
they're very important.
快点。那如果不要，
Where do you think you're going?
那你就不要咯，那你直接讲不要咯。
Limited experiences, knowledge, possession,
啊，没有了，
Our turret has been destroyed.
bad things,
哎，
bad things I did to other people.
看 YouTube。
All those things that make up
一些 spiritual stuff 啦，没有啦，一些 spiritual stuff，spiritual 啊，灵性。
just like that, just because you're in a retreat.
因为创造你需要那个注意力的，你是 believe， 因为这个是 believe that you have received it， 因为如果你没有 attention， 为什么会不能？就是那个 mind 是在讲话导，让你不能 take attention on something。如果你很安静，你完全100%，那么你很容易 believe 的，你很容易可以 believe that you have 那个 the chaotic and incessant thinking of the mind， 让你很难做到 believe that you have received it。
And you arrive, let's say, here in the retreat center, and if your mind is all days to you, you will very quickly find a discrepancy,
No matter how much more
a
suffering will go
gap,
through.
a conflict between the expectations of your mind and what you're encountering.
The way of the hunter, moderate, respectful, and
All
sincere
patterns
sign of honor.
quickly reassert themselves that you thought you had left behind reactive patterns, old repetitive thoughts, habits, mental habits.
The way of the bow, flexible, reserved, and
They
understated.
break down from the ego. Oh, I'd imagine the retreat center to be different. It wasn't supposed to be like that. First of all, it wasn't supposed
As
to
we're
rain.
given, no matter how much more suffering we'll go through.
And then it's too big. I'd imagine something more intimate. It's impersonal. I don't like it. It seems like
An ally has slain the turtle.
too many people interpret it. How can I be? How can it be?
弟弟，我不睡着了。
Team destroyed the turret.
Not talking with the fool. That's not what I expected.
弟弟，我要我可以好养
The bed isn't
白
comfy.
养弟弟
The
们。
shower doesn't work properly.
以后我老公会继续照顾我，不可以忘记我啊！会忘记
And
我
I
啊！
expected to be at peace, and I'm not at
宝
peace.
贝啊，我没宝。
I suppose it's supposed to be a retreat. Why am I not
只要
at
你一
peace?
去抢我的玩具，我知道你。
Well, because yes,
不
you
要
are,
抢
you
我
are
的
on
玩
the
具，
level
抢我
of
的玩具，
the source.
Forest my
I
turret.
can't expect much change there. You can relay your surprise a little bit.
抢我的玩具，手不见。
Must think positive, must think positive. It's actually very nice. Yes, nice. I like it. I like it.
The way you presented. Moderate, respectful, and sincere.
I should be feeling peaceful. I should be feeling peaceful. So that's the thing that travels with you, your mind. I'm sure I haven't exhausted all the possible things that it can say.
You can't run from my arrow. Request backup.
So if you remain stuck in that dimension while you're here,
Your team destroyed the turret.
it's not going to be terribly
The
satisfying.
turret has been destroyed. Reserved but unrestricted.
You might be longing to get back home. And then you can look at your better office at home. It's so much better than here.
Prepare for destruction.
So we are here in order to experience
My
a
arrow
deeper
is
level
my
to
answer.
who we are. Rather than we, you. We're here to experience a deeper level to who you are, deeper than the person and the personality, which is not
Where
going to
do
go
you
away
think
completely.
you're
No,
going?
it's there. But there's an unconditioned state of consciousness underneath.
I can handle that every time.
The analogy applies that I want to use. The unconditioned is the emotion.
Double kill.
The condition is the ripples of the surface. And that's you. The ripples of the ocean. And to live more from the level of depth, the unconditioned consciousness is why we're here.
You destroyed the turret.
So, in order not to get trapped in the repetitive activity of the mind, we need to invite the unconditioned consciousness.
Double kill.
You need to invite the
Wise
unconditioned
choice.
consciousness into your life, and every moment use this opportunity to do that. We already did it when we started just now, when I said,
The forest my
listen to the
turret. The
silence.
moon is dark.
And you
Everything
went,
down. An enemy has been slain.
that is the something that's deeper than the personality. That's the moment when you went.
Never
The
have left.
degree of
Prepare
attention
for destruction.
rose, and
Ally has slain Lord.
now the strange thing is, when you're listening to silence like now,
My arrow is my answer.
there's nothing to listen to. So what are you listening to? As I say, listen to silence, I'm basically saying listen to nothing. when I'm not speaking.
The way of the arrow.
Just good.
Swift,
Unless your
silent,
hearing is
and
better than mine, and
precise.
there is some sound that I can't hear. But I can't hear it, so listen to the silence. Look, a seemingly very simple thing, a seemingly very insignificant thing, but all the practice that we do on our retreats here is really, this is the only one version of the same practice, which is the step from
You can't run
the
from
thinking
my
mode
arrow.
into the presence mode or awareness mode, the unconditioned process, and experience yourself as not only the person, which is the thinking mode, experience yourself as the present
How much more
awareness.
suffering will go
So
through.
the transcendent
You destroy the turret.
as you're here. So
Ally has been slain.
listen to the silence, and you go. And you're not going to listen to anything because there's nothing to listen to. But something happened. It goes far beyond listening. That was only the entry point. We use the auditory perception
Where do you think you're going?
as an entry point into a different state of consciousness. Now the wonderful thing is, when you're listening to silence, when you're listening to sound, there's something there that you can be aware of whatever sounds you're listening to. The musical sounds, a bird song, any sound, the rain, my voice. When you listen to a sound, you listen to you're conscious of something, that it's a normal state. But when you're listening to no sound, what are you conscious of? You're not conscious of anything, because there's nothing there. You are just conscious. And when you're just conscious, the historical you has for a moment subsided. Because when you're just conscious and listening to sounds, you don't even remember your name, nor do you remember your date of birth, nor do you remember whether your life up to this point has been a big success or a huge failure. It becomes irrelevant. If you listen to sounds, it's irrelevant whether your life up to this point has been great or miserable. Well, for most of you, it's a mixture. For some of you, one predominates, for others, the other predominates. But the moment you access that deeper consciousness, you are that deeper consciousness, that becomes irrelevant for that moment. You are still there, but not the historical you. The historical you for a moment has subsided. And you go.
The enemy has slain Lord.
So you're not listening to anything. You're not conscious
The
of
forest
anything.
might
You are
burn.
just
The moon may be dark,
You're
but
not
our
aware
hope
of anything. You're
outlives
just
everything.
aware. So you are, the object has been removed when you listen to the silence, because silence is nothing there. And so, another way of putting it,
Swift, silent, and precise.
when you listen to the silence, you can become easily aware that you are aware.
Wise choice. An enemy has been slain.
You have a ray of, let's say, a ray of sunlight is looking for stuff.
The way of the hunter. Moderate, respectful,
And then suddenly
and
there's nothing to
sincere.
look at. And only then the ray of sunlight
Hey, did you know that you can actually make money by posting content online such as the one like this? And the best part is,
An enemy has been slain.
My question is around before you're talking about intensification of presence.
oneness. So my question is presence experience?
You can't run from my arrow.
Something consistent.
What do you mean that it always be the same? Is that what you mean? Well, as I said, the intensity of presence can vary. So presence is the energy field